On our camera lens there, meteorologist Dirk Verdorn, the rain's just starting to pick up as we speak.
Yeah, it is. We've had this, we've been talking about it now for several days, but what we're seeing is this band of heavier rain finally making its way across Northern California, and this is just the beginning. But this is probably going to be some of the heavier rainfall that we're going to see, and some of the strongest winds associated with it. So it's going to be gusty as well. So let's take a look at where we're seeing some of that heavier rain. This is where we're seeing a batch of that rain moving out of Lake County into Colusa County. This is where you can see those areas of orange. That's where we have some of those heavier downpours, and that is now moving through past Colusa and on towards Willows. We're seeing it now into Yuba City and Marysville, getting some of that heavier rain, and then sliding a little farther south. Woodland coming out, getting a little bit of a break, but there's more on the way. It's moving through Winters and Vacaville and Fairfield, Davis. Also not much rain right now, but that's heading your way. And then Sacramento currently underneath, just some light to moderate rain, and there is more moving through Elk Grove. Again, all this is going from the south to the north, from Brentwood on towards Stockton, Lodi, Ripon, as well as Modesto, all getting the rain. Tracy, you're getting some of that rain as well. In through the Sierra, this leading band that came through earlier today did kind of get hung up over the Tuolumne County area, and so we're still seeing some rain, again transitioning into some snow as you make your way up to about 6,000 or 7,000 feet is where we're seeing that. So as you get closer to 7,000 feet, you'll see that transition and start sticking on the sides of the roads, but we're not seeing a whole lot sticking on the roads yet. We've had some snow over Highway 50 as well as I-80, and then you can see just scattered showers across Plumas County near Crescent Mills, Quincy, getting just a few little brief sprinkles and showers, and we're seeing that in Chester, but that's all going to be coming your way in Plumas County, so it's going to get a little bit more active, but not as much as farther south, and that's what we're going to see as we get into our future cast. But right now, just gray skies. 58 degrees in Sacramento, Stockton 67 degrees, as well as Modesto, and 42 degrees the current temperature at Lake Tahoe. Winds, some of the stronger winds right now. Stockton, you have a southeast wind at 22 miles per hour, 18-mile-an-hour wind in San Francisco from the west, and also a southwest wind in Yuba City at 17 miles per hour. And it's also been a little gusty. We have wind gusts ranging anywhere from 21 to over 30 miles per hour, up to 35 currently at Lake Tahoe. And again, that's as this weather system comes through, it's stirring up those winds. And so we're seeing that with this main band, and that should taper off as we go through tonight and into tomorrow. But that chance for rain, that's going to linger. Futurecast shows this band of rain again shifting. So we see as the area of low pressure slides down along the coast of California, this area of rain starts to tilt. So it's been standing kind of straight up, moving from south to north. It's going to start rotating more, coming from the east. So here from the southeast, and then more directly from the east as we get into tomorrow morning. This is 6 a.m. When this happens, things are going to change on the east slope of the Sierra. We're going to be seeing a lot more snow building up on the east slope. Also, cooler air is coming in, so we'll see those snow levels dropping as we go through Tuesday. Snow levels could be around 6,000 feet or a little bit lower. Eventually, as we get into Tuesday night and by Wednesday morning, we could see snow levels down to about 5,500 feet. But you can see that chance for rain, even in the valley, it's going to be sticking around all the way into early Wednesday morning. But as we get through the day on Wednesday, skies finally start to clear out. We're looking at some sunshine Wednesday afternoon. So as far as rainfall amounts, again, valley spots, we can see anywhere from 1 inch to 1.5 inches of rain total through early Wednesday morning. In through the foothills, 1 inch to 2 inches, or like Sonora, again, farther south, 1.5 inches to about 2.5 inches possible. Forecast temperatures for tomorrow ranging in the upper 50s to lower 60s. It's going to be a cool day tomorrow with lots of cloud cover, again, just not as much in the way of rain. Tomorrow is what we're going to see today. 7-day forecast, skies clear out. Again, Wednesday into Thursday, and temperatures, we're back into the 70s.
Just like that.
Just like that. It's over with.
Like shifting the gear on a car. Thank you, Dirk.
Still ahead, sending a